Hi everyone, and welcome to this one-off special behind-the-scenes episode of the Vervet Forest. As you may or may not know, this past week was Dave's birthday. Now, Dave is our founder and co-director. He works really hard behind the scenes to keep things running at this foundation, from securing funding and supplies to dealing with monkey call-outs and, of course, running this YouTube channel. So for his birthday, we've decided to give him a little bit of a break and take over the YouTube for a week, which means that today you are stuck with me. My name is Connie and I'm the baby mum here at the foundation. Today I'm just gonna take you on a little bit of a walk around the foundation and see if I can introduce you to some of the staff members. As I said, my name is Connie. I'm originally from Scotland. I came to the VMF first in 2019 as an integration intern. I then transitioned into top section staff and ended up staying here for 1 year. I've now been back for about 2.5 months now in my role as baby mum. This means I will be overseeing the care of all the orphans that come through the foundation. Right now I'm busy prepping for the coming baby season, and I'm sure that in my capacity as baby mum you'll be seeing me pop up on the YouTube channel fairly frequently. And because I'm going to ask everyone here this, my favourite monkey on the foundation is Cedric from Gizmo Troop. So Cedric is the first monkey I worked with when I arrived in 2019, and I just think he is the sweetest, most gentle, kind, lovely monkey in the world. He's a bit of a pacifist. He has really stupid little teeth that when he looks up at you stick out, so he looks like a total dork. And his favourite food is broccoli. I think I've just really loved seeing him grow from an intro cage monkey into a fully integrated troop monkey. It was a really, really cool experience for me. So there'll be a little picture of Cedric somewhere here. And on that note, let's go on a little walk around and see who we run into today. So we started filming this morning in the staff village. This is my little cabin just on the end here. That's home. And we have over here our shower block and toilet block. And kind of in the distance there, you can see one of our most important staff members. Let's go see if we can say hello. Here we have Georgie, who really calls the shots here at the foundation. No one can say no to him. Yeah. Hi, Georgie. Yes. George and brother Timmy, Dave's right-hand man. Boy. So we are just coming down now to our sickbay and baby care areas. So this is our Neverland area where you will see the babies when they first arrive. We've got in the back here our Disneyland area and our sickbay. So sickbay is where we look after all of our sick, injured monkeys of all ages. Actually, for Dave's birthday, he's been doing a bit of a fundraiser because our sickbay building is very old and it's really starting to come apart at the seams. COVID has, of course, really impacted us and everyone here, but it's also impacted the site and the buildings and our ability to maintain things to the standard we would like. So we really need to take down quite a lot of this sickbay building, rebuild it so that we have somewhere safe to look after our patients. And if you would like to donate to that, I'm sure we can put all of the details in the description box down below. We do have one sickbay patient currently, so let's see if she feels like coming to say hello. So this is our one patient currently, likes this. She's very excited because she can see I have a little bit of cauliflower to bribe her into being in the video. And there she goes. So she's currently enjoying being in the outside section of her sickbay enclosure. We built these outdoor ones for our more long-term patients so that they can have a little bit more freedom, feel the sun on their skin every now and then. She is very long-term. She's an old lady originally from Royal Troop, and she has a lot of issues with long-term parasites that we have been dealing with. She is starting to look a bit fluffier, a bit more energetic, and is hopefully going back to the troop very soon. And just outside of Sickbay, I believe we have one of our lovely interns doing a little bit of deworming of one of the intro cages. There he is. Let's see if we can go say hello. Hi.
Hi.
What you doing?
I give Smarties dewormer.
So Smarty's another one of our long-term intro cage monkeys by the side of Global Work and Travel Troop. He's getting his Milbomax dewormer today.
Doesn't seem to like it that much. Maybe the second one?
This is one of the few occasions where we will directly hand the monkeys food. Obviously we try not to, but with the dewormer we have to see what they're taking, if they're eating it, and monitor how well they're doing with it. He seems suspicious of his grape.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not happy with you.
No. Not with the grape. I'll try with something else.
Well, before you try again, do you want to say hello to everyone?
Hello everyone.
Want to introduce yourself?
So my name is Corentin Deluchet. I'm from France. And I'm a middle section intern.
Okay, and what is the coolest thing you've learned during your internship here?
I learned a lot. I think my favorite job to do is monitoring. Just getting to observe the monkey, know their personality. So yeah, I think that's the coolest thing here.
Cool. And what do your family think of you being out here?
They don't actually realize at first. And then when I could show them the foundation, they were like, yeah, you're doing something really amazing. So yeah.
And do you have a favorite monkey on site?
Oh yeah, my favorite monkey is Nita. So she's a 21-year-old monkey who has been kept as a pet for most of her life. And I had the opportunity to take care of her during her quarantine months. And now she has been released into a bigger intro cage. And she was just amazed by the space. She never had such big space. So yeah, that's my favorite monkey. Cool.
Well, good luck with Smarty, difficult boy,
yeah,
wherever he
you.
is. There he is. You gonna take your dewormer next time, boy? And here we have one of the best things about living on site. Bandit stealing your shoes. Gonna see if we can help one of our staff members, Ellie, get her shoe back, and then I'm sure she can introduce herself when the trauma's over. Here's the culprit, clinging onto that flip-flop. Usually if you act like you're losing interest, then they also lose interest. But the more you act like they shouldn't have something, the more they want it. So now we have staff member Ellie with her recovered shoe. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm from London. I'm currently bottom section staff here, but I've had a few different roles, and throughout the pandemic we've all kind of learned to do everything, so we've done most jobs here now.
Cool. And what made you want to work with animals?
I always loved animals from a young age. Became vegetarian quite young. Done various caring roles with humans, so it kind of just naturally came into place, but it wasn't really one kind of event, just yeah, kind of natural.
Cool. And what is the hardest thing you've had to learn how to do on site?
When we have monkeys that are very sick or pass away, that's been a learning curve. Learning how to be strong and give the best that we can, even though we're really upset, we know we might lose them. Yeah, but then you get ones like Tony who pull through and
Make it all
amazing.
worthwhile.
Exactly. Every time we see him.
And do you have a favourite monkey on site?
Oh, I don't have one favourite monkey, but
Such a diplomatic answer.
I know. I have a few. I have a soft spot for the special ones. Floki's definitely one of my favourites from the time I spent with him in Disneyland, how he looked after the babies, and just he's pretty cool as well.
Yeah. Thank you. So we're now coming up to main feed. This is where all of our food for the monkeys is stored and prepped, and where we'll often find a lot of the local staff working. So let's see if any of them want to say hello.
My name is Godfrey. I'm working in Vervet Monkey Foundation, and I'll start working here. Now I can say now I have 8 years still I'm working here in the foundation, and I'm working in the bottom section. I like the what's my H&B. I forget the name for that one month for H&B.
From H&B?
Yeah.
In an intro cage?
Yeah.
Mufasa, the male?
Yeah, Musasa.
Yeah,
I
he's
like
beautiful.
Musasa
Yeah, he's
because that
beautiful.
here male is very good. Eat all nicely, don't eat so hard food. I like him and I feed him so nicely.
He's a well-behaved boy.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I'm working here to Vervet Monkey. 5 years. I'm working here. I'm liking for some mango.
Just one, sir. Thank you. So, would you like to tell us what your name is?
My name is Innocent.
And
My
how long?
surname is Mahua. And I am 32 years old. I've been start working here. I have 11 years now, I think. Yeah, it's 11 years. And
And what do you do here?
I'm a manager. So
You keep everyone right.
yeah, I always keep the guys, show them how to do things.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one who know everything. So
Appreciate that confidence. And do you have a favorite monkey on site?
my favorite monkey was what's the name? I forget his name.
Down here?
Yeah, by English.
Hector?
Hector.
Yeah.
Hector. Because when I started working here, I started working at the middle section. I was working in the middle section, so that's why he was my favorite monkey. I like him.
Yeah, he's a cute one. Great, thank you.
Okay.
And as well as the guys at main feed, we often have some monkeys hanging around. And you can see now we have Ewok and her baby, who I'm sure will be featured properly in the YouTube series soon. But she's often at main feed, scavenging whatever food she can. And here we have one of our sweetest bandits, Old Lady Almond Eyes. I think she's beautiful. So we have up in this tree here 1-year-old Bandit, Styles, named by my niece. He is the cheekiest little monkey on site. And over here is his mum with her brand spanking new little baby. She really doesn't like humans. Her name is Bobo. She was originally in this troop, Royal, but managed to escape and join the Bandits. And obviously has been having a good time with her babies. Again, I'm sure all of these babies will be more officially introduced to you throughout the YouTube series. Very protective mama. So I've just come up to Goliath Troop, where our integration team and animal manager are prepping for a really exciting release today. Won't say too much because it will all be in the YouTube series, but let's just see if they have time to say hello. Hello. Hi. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jamie. I'm from Germany and I'm the integration staff at the VMF currently.
And we've had some people asking for updates on Charlotte, how she's doing using that left hand. Do you want to give a little
A little glimpse.
Yeah.
Because she is coming up on YouTube. She is doing really well. she uses her hand like to run. She will put it on the ground and use it. She's sometimes dragging a little bit, and like most stuff that she picks up or like if she eats, she will use her right hand. But yeah, it's way better than before. Yeah, she's doing very well, which you will see with the whole rehabilitation in the YouTube.
Great. And we also had someone asking how you tell all the monkeys apart, which I thought would be a good one for you, as you have to learn so many troops on site.
Yeah, it's interesting because in the beginning, like when I started learning them, I was just like, they look all the same. It's very difficult, but actually they don't look the same at all. So it's not obvious. But in the beginning, I always go for the really obvious ones, like if they're missing a leg or an arm, that's very easy, and then you know the name. And then you notice like little scars. Oh, that's for me, like everyone does it differently. But for me it's little scars, for example. And at some point you just get to the point where you also recognize their faces, which is very exciting. I think I am there now, where I can look at them and like memorize that face like with a human. So it's very interesting like how the brain kind of adapts and learns that.
Cool. And final question, do you have a favorite monkey on site?
Very difficult question. I mean, there's many, like all the integration monkeys I've worked with, I would say. But then there is one special boy in Scroll Troop who's called Apache. And every time I look past, it melts my heart because he's so beautiful. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Good luck with the release today.
Thank you. It's exciting.
Here we have our animal manager, Mark, also just making sure the enclosure is all ready for the release today.
Hello.
You want to introduce yourself?
Yes. I'm Mark from Belfast in Northern Ireland, and I am the animal manager.
Cool. We had a couple of questions for you.
Okay, cool.
So the first is, what is the largest number of babies you've cared for at one time?
Largest number, probably, I think a night shift, probably 10, which was the group from 2015, the ones that are in the documentary, the Vervet Forest documentary. They were a nightmare. Got about 20 minutes sleep.
And the other question was, what keeps you coming back to the VMF so many times over and over again?
So yeah, I've been coming back and forward since 2010. I think I just enjoy it mostly, which I think is very important. Do what you enjoy. Obviously then the lifestyle, I like living outside, working outside. I like living minimally in a little wooden cabin in the bush, showering outside. And then of course we're living and working communally with the team, and just constantly getting to meet different people, and just the lifestyle, the atmosphere, and of course just a beautiful environment as well.
Cool. Final question is, do you have a favorite monkey on site?
Very difficult because I know so many of them, but I think I'd have to say Victoria from the Holt and Barrington troop. She's just a sweet little old lady, the granny of the troop, and she started the troop with another group, and I helped to integrate them and start that troop off, and she's just very good natured, very sweet, and I love her.
Awesome. Thank you. Good luck with the release today.
Thank you.
We're now coming up to the cottage where we eat our food. Our kitchen is here. We have all of our communal meetings and evenings here. And sometimes we get visitors here who should not be here. Frown face. Wait. And in here at the minute, we have one of our staff members getting some food ready for us all later. Do you want to say hi?
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Willie, and I moved here from San Francisco, California, and I am the middle section staff here.
And what is your favorite job to do on site?
Hard to say. I have a few favorite things that I like doing, but I really like cleaning Keezy's eye. Keezy's a monkey with an infected tear duct, and we have to press his tear duct, and all this pus comes out, and then we have to wipe it away, and the whole time he's grooming me, and then I'm grooming him back and helping him out with his eye and everything. And there's just a nice feeling of reciprocation, and it's mutually appreciated.
Awesome. And what is the coolest thing that you've learned about vervets?
I've learned a lot. I've learned an insane amount over the last year or so. I have been truly fascinated with how they heal. You'll see a monkey and it'll have a gash down their entire arm, and a few days later it's like almost completely gone, and the monkey didn't even seem to recognize that it was even there. And that's been pretty cool to see, and learn about what's worrisome and when they get injured, and what they can just heal on their own.
Awesome. And do you have a favorite monkey on site? A hard question.
I feel like the easiest answer would be there's a monkey in Coco named Hercules. He's a baby from last year, and I have a lot of sentiment with him. I love him to death, but I have a lot of sentiment with him because he was the first monkey that was injured, that I was very much so part of the process of him getting caught, bringing him to the vet, and he ended up having a broken shoulder blade and amongst a couple other things. But that whole process of helping him get back into the troop and be healthy again, that whole thing helped me devote myself to the monkeys a bit more, and helped me, really kind of buckle up for what was at hand. So
awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Enjoy your cooking.
Thank you.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello guys, I'm Gloria. I'm working here at Vervet Monkey Foundation. I like the monkeys because the monkeys is like everyone is like a people. There is no problem. The monkeys live like a people and eat porridge like me. Like me, and I like it. And there is no problem. There is no beat another one without doing anything. And the monkeys stay inside for the house like me. Using a blanket and towels. Life is cold. And eat fruit like me.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the monkeys, and I like the monkeys because that monkeys make me get money for buy a food at home. So I like it so very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day. We're now heading down from the communal areas to this building here, our office, where all the behind the scenes management work happens, all the essential paperwork and everything. And let's see if maybe our sanctuary manager is around to say hi. Okay, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Hannah. I'm here the sanctuary manager. I've been here for about 3.5 years. I come from Germany originally.
Cool. And how did you get started in sanctuary work?
So when I was at university, I studied anthropology, and I wanted to go into primatology because we didn't have any type of practical work there. I decided to volunteer. I went to Kenya to the Colobus Trust, volunteered there. It's now called Colobus Conservation. And I was there for 3 months. It was really, really great. I didn't want to leave, but my life was at that stage that I had to leave. And I was super sad when I came back to Germany. So I decided, well, I have to get to a monkey sanctuary and be manager at some point. Then I went to England to the monkey sanctuary of White Futures. I volunteered there for about 4 weeks, and then I came here. So there was about 7 years in between till that all happened.
Awesome. And what is your favorite monkey moment since you've been here?
That was pretty much in the beginning when I was very fresh. We just had Eliza coming in, Eliza from Global Trip. She had been kept as a pet for 6 months. So she was already juvenile, she was quite big. The people who brought her in didn't know her sex, they didn't know basic communication. They didn't know what means lip smacking. So there was a lot of misinformation or unknown in the person who kept her. And they said, oh yeah, they did us a favor in keeping her. However, she was terrified of monkeys. She was really screaming. We tried to introduce her to D&D troop, which didn't work out. It was a lot of screaming, a lot of crying, which was just heartbreaking. So eventually we gave up on D&D and tried James troop instead. We introduced her to Lychee, and these two were just pair made in heaven. They loved each other from the very first moment. And my favorite moment was when then Eliza started eyebrowing as humans, because that shows that she is now feeling as if she is a monkey herself, and she feels fully accepted in the troop, which is something I really love seeing. She's a very good big sister to Theo and to Gimli and to Luna, which is really lovely to see.
Awesome. And what is your favorite monkey on site?
That is Maggie at Engeki Troop. She's really cute. She's very curious. She has a very big head, which makes her look really pretty. And I really love how curious and friendly she is.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm just coming back up to the staff village. I know our newest member of staff is off today, but I know she'd like to say hello anyway, so let's see if she's around. This is another very important staff member. This is little Tiger. Hi, pretty. Our favourite activity up at the staff village. Spoiling Tiger with love. So here we have our newest staff member, Becky. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Becky. I'm from Solihull, England, UK, and I'm the newest Sickbay staff.
And how are you settling into living in South Africa?
Really well. I'd actually forgotten how hot it was sometimes, as well as how cold it was, but I am loving every minute of it. I'm just so happy to be here.
Awesome. And we're happy to have you here. And what are you most excited about learning while being here?
I'm a big monkey fiend, so I'm quite excited to learn all the different personalities, but mostly the critical care element.
Nice. And do you have a favourite monkey already?
I do. It's little Theo from James Troop. I love his tummy the most. It's just so big and round.
His tummy.
He's very cute, but he's a bit of a dork. Some of the faces he pulls are just ridiculous.
Bless him. Okay, well, thank you. And we're happy to have our new Sickbay staff on board.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for joining me in this week's episode. I really hope you enjoy getting to know the staff a little bit here at the foundation. As always, please remember to like and subscribe. Let the ads run on the videos, as this really helps financially support the foundation. And we'll see you next week with the next episode of Vervet Forest and the progress of our orphans here.